The number 2, black, everyone. A low number from the was on the 0 section. My compliments to the winners, and it's time for your new bets. Why not this time? You're not letting us have a conversation on purpose. Good luck, everyone. The spin is an 8. It's not, dude. No. Or is it today? Or you want it to be? I usually empty my mind with really silly comedy movies. You know, the ones that just do not make sense? Why would anyone ever make it? Those are the ones. Like, that has no meaning in them at all. And the winning number of the rounds... The winning number is number 28, black, a high number. So compliments to the winners, and time for your new bets. Hello, John, how are you? So bad. So, I hope I'll remember it, because I'm pretty sure that after a couple of days I will need to watch it, because I have quite a lot of studying to do lately, and I want to empty my mind when I come home. Good luck. It's about... It sounds absolutely terrible. It sounds absolutely terrible. Well, I believe you. There's the horror film called about this tire, like a rubber tire that's killing people. Why are you laughing? Ooh, because of a joke. Hud, you are not able to see what people from other casinos write, but there's a movie, just a silly movie, about tornadoes and is this... This is live, yeah. All real. The winning number is the number 23, red from the tier section. Compliments to the winners, and it's time for your new bets. So yeah, I don't know if it's a real film or it was just a trailer about the horror film of someone being attacked by a spoon. Have you seen that one? At least the video. It was totally silly. Yeah, it's an old one though. Well, yeah, I love it as well. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, me too. But I still love it. Is it? I think I tried to find it some time ago. So yeah. Yeah, that was a cool one. And but there was something about tomatoes as well. There's so many silly ones. The horribly slow murder with inefficient weapon. Yeah, something like that. It's amazing. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, but there was a tomato attack, like giant tomatoes. They made more videos after that. Really? I have not seen anything like it. And the winning number, look at that, we've got a double victory, everyone. The ball has landed on 23 red again, still a high and odd number. So my compliments to all of you who won. New betting time is running already, so feel free to place your brand new bets, of course. Well, I make a new spin. Good luck. They asked viewers how he can win, and they made video out of it. That sounds so fun. I'm probably going to forget about it, as well as the shark tornado, and I hope I remember it. Because, you know, when I get the chance to go away from the tables, all I do is computer, and then I sit and write my essay that I have to write. Because I have to do so much till I don't even know how to do all the stuff I have to do till Monday, but, you know, somehow you have to. One person said use a spoon against him. The killer ended up with 2 spoons instead of 1. And the winning number is the number 20, black, high and even number, so compliments to the winners. And Natalie's here already. Arctic, thank you so much. You're super sweet, dude. Thank you for the chat. And enjoy your time. Bye.
Enjoy. And hello there, everyone. I'm back for another 30 minutes. I'm going to be here with you. Yeah, I said that twice. My name is Natalie. And hello, dude. Nice to see that you found your way here to this table. So, it's actually purple, but fair enough. You're forgiven. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you lots of luck and fortune with me. And so tell me, how have you been here without me? Have you been lucky? Have you been winning some stuff or whatsoever? Whew. A little bit. I wasn't expecting actually the answer from you. Better even. Okay, fair enough then, definitely. If it's a little bit better for you, then as long as you are liking it, then that's all that matters to me, I guess. This is not your first time being here, dude, right? Remind me. And ladies and gentlemen, while you're watching the amazing slow motion, we're continuing the game with a number from the tier section, which is a high note for 27 right from the third column and third dozen. Now belonging to the set of hot or cold results, so really still hope you all like it. Congratulations. And once again, next bets are more than welcome, so don't miss a chance to win. I go here every now and then. Well, you go here every now and then while I'm not around. That's what I know. I don't usually see here. I usually see on the other tables. Bad timing then. Or is it not? Slow motion cameras are working. I know. That's how little I'm here. No, maybe you just want to visit some other sessions with some other girls. No. Maybe I'm just not one of your favorites. If you do have a so-called thing as favorite dealer, you like everybody. Who is that? I don't even know what kind of, or whatever her name is exactly. I don't even know what that name is. I have never heard of one. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, the game continues with a number 10 black from the tier section. First comment, first dozen, low and even. Congratulations. Hopefully you all like it. You think, and may I just ask, what's the tea between you two? Why you don't like her? Because you said that you'll like almost everyone besides her. What's the tea? If it's not a secret. Oh, okay. Fair enough. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoy your time with 10 black from the tier, and I really hope that everything's okay with you in your life. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright. Let it be. I don't like the night shifts. Why is that? I actually thought that all the shifts, a lot of you are preferring the night shifters because they're a little bit more crazy. You just don't like them, okay? I love how you describe what's between some people or just the night shifters. No, you just don't like them, okay. Alright, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are covering 11 black, which is the lowest and the oddest twin number from the second column and first dozen. Yep, indeed. No longer a list of cold results, so we are moving on, and the changes are happening, and I really hope you are attentive and familiar with those. And I'm still waiting for your new bets if you're willing to participate in the new game. And I always forget how I'm losing my breath by actually saying so much things at this table. Ooh, I should stop doing that. Saying a lot of unnecessary information. Can we see the ball and spin around the wheel? I do believe you do. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, the game continues with a number from the tier section. Another one. This time around it's 36 red, which is the highest and the oddest number in this whole entire reel. Highest and the oddest? Highest and the evenest, my bad. from the whole entire wheel, from the third column and third dozen. Congratulations, everyone, who have guessed it. And of course, new betting time is once again available, so do not miss it out in the future. Why would you, first of all, in the first place, right? Last seconds. I actually was waiting for that question, dude. What a way to start the conversation once again, right? I don't know, dude. If you actually want to hear me answering it, I don't care what the brand is. As long as the pencil is actually a pencil and it could draw things for me, then that's all that matters. And so, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, on that lovely philosophical note about pencils, we're having 16 red from the tier section, first column and second dozen compliments to the winners, and of course you're once again welcome to continue place your bets. And I'm gonna try to fix the issue. There we go. Yes, can you please check the slow motion camera? Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we apologize for this little inconvenience, and hopefully everything's gonna be A-alright. A-alright. Yeah, that's how you usually say it. A-okay. But on that note, we're having a double. If you all know me, then you're familiar with this kind of shenanigan happening a lot. This is 16 red. Nothing is sweeter than a repeater, and I really hope you all appreciate it. You're welcome. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to continue. Betting time is available for a couple of seconds for you, and my question is, how do you think is it possible to make a triple on 16? We haven't had one yet today, so we might see one happening too. Well, we're gonna repop you. Let's see. Let's just see about it, right? No bets, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Let's wait, repop you, and hope that everything's gonna be alright. On that note, I can tell you that the game continues with a high and odd result from the Warfall section, first column and third dozen. A really nice number, actually. We covered it a couple of times today, I do remember that. Well, not enough for this number to get on the stats of hot or cold numbers, so it doesn't matter. But this is 31 black right now, and I really hope you all just covered it. Congratulations to everyone who have guessed it, and of course I'm still waiting for you on your bets. Oh, oopsie. Alright, there we go. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, the game continues with a high and odd number from a Wars in the Zero section, first column and third dozen. A high and odd 25 red wins. As you can see, it's been a while, it's been a minute since we had this number in the meantime. So what are the plans for the weekend? Home, watching a movie, go for a drive, maybe moonshine, which this joke is already overrated, so you need to come up with something new. And all right, that was indeed 25 red, ladies and gentlemen, from the first comment. That actually was a really smooth way of putting moonshine there. But no, I know, right? Well, there we go. No, dude, actually, for your information, I'm not really a big, yeah, it's a really good effort, but I'm really not a big fan of going out. When someone invites me, I'm always hands down to have a wonderful time, but I'm just right now a little bit too busy to go somewhere out, like in a bar, or for the moonshine, if you will. So, yeah, I don't know, watching a movie? No, probably not, I'm working, so probably today I'm gonna return. I'm gonna have a meal, and then maybe I will play one game league, and then I will probably go to sleep, or probably won't be doing anything. Maybe I will watch some American Horror Story season 5. So I don't know, just a boring evening after work. What about you? Do you have any plans installed for the weekend, which is ending already tomorrow? And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 17 Black from Warfland section wins, which is a low and odd number from the second column in second dozen. Compliments to our winners. Thank you once again so much for playing, and I'm waiting for your bets. Oh, here. Maybe I'll go out later then. All by yourself? Or with someone? Your friends doing, okay. Don't you want to go out somewhere by yourself and pick up someone for yourself? If you need to do it, like that is, if you're not single. If you're single, that is. Excuse me? Where would I go? I don't know. Sounds kind of boring. Really, dude, knowing your approach, I think you would find the wonderful solution of fixing the boredom of going somewhere alone. Like, for example, you can go in the park and be a creep to all of you who is approaching you, for example. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 30 to red from the Zerspel section wins, which is a high and even. Zero's neighbor, you can possibly win with. Congratulations. Now waiting for your new balance. Let's see how it is. What? No. I didn't say that I think you're a creeper, no. I just think that sometimes you're one of those guys that are... How to say even? I just think that you're quite open and quite positive about things to make some people feel uncomfortable and awkward, but you will find a solution to just laugh about it. That's the thing. Like, if I will tell you to do something really crazy, I think you would do that. No, that's a little bit different. No. It's just like, if I would tell you to do, for example, this, and you would just go, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you're open to some kind of like things which normal people don't usually do, and it turns out quite funny. I really hope you understood me. And ladies and gentlemen, that was 23 red from but your section, second column, and second dozen. High enough. Congratulations. And we're going for another game. You got your limits. Really? Says a guy who was making people cringe in the bus by sitting next to them. And it's not fun when it's forced. True that. A forced thing is not a fun thing at all. I agree. But where are you planning to go, like, with your friends? If, for example, you will go out somewhere, where would you go? To a bar? To play some pool? Or, I don't know, bowling? Or knowing you're 21? A bar, yeah, okay. So it's going to be like a normal drink session or what? And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're adding a pop of colors to the stats for winning results. Because it's 0 from the Zerspel. Compliments to everyone who have guessed it. I'm amazed how 0 is remaining hot already for the past... Well, I would probably say good old 5 hours probably, maybe even 4 or even 6. But in the meantime, we're going for another game. Eating is not the main reason, it's just hanging out together with some pool and music. Okay. Are there, I will sound really cheesy, but are there involved some ladies, some girls? Maybe some women, I don't know what you're into. They appear there also. Oh, okay. Appear out of nowhere. I even can't imagine. Thanks. No, that's not how you say a unisex bar. There is no such thing. That's Six Black from Warflands, ladies and gentlemen. Compliments to women. But at least I understood you that you're going into a bar that is... how should I put it? A bar that attracts both genders. That's what I was more concerned of. It's... Alright, fair enough, yeah, fair enough. At least... Okay. I'm sorry. This is too stupid but too funny. I can't help it. There we go. I'm thinking right now about my times of me being at the bar, but it's mostly older people. People my age don't really like rock and stuff like that. Rock? You mean like in the bars that are playing rock music? That's strange. That's actually real strange. I do believe a lot of youngsters of your age is quite digging that kind of music, no? Like when it's 21, when you almost, well, basically where you left the teenage years in your country. Quite strange, actually. I don't know actually why, but it is quite strange. Well, come to Latvia and I will play some pool with you and to listen to rock music if you want to. And on that note, that's 14 red from the second column and second dozen. My personal favorite number wins. Congratulations to everyone who got guessed it. Hey there, Stuffy. How's it going? Most people I knew are into pop music and clubbing. Well, that's also true. I mean, I actually think it's 50-50. Like, 50% are into rock music and metal and other stuff like that. Some people are into pop music and clubbing. And there's like that minority percent of who are like hipsters and they're into like dubstep and whatsoever. Which I don't hate. I actually love dubstep myself. But I'm actually thinking about the bars that we have in Rio right now here, and I don't ever recall a situation when the guys were playing pool and the ladies, as a herd of some animals, would approach them. I bought a bar in Riga. And I took a pill in Ibiza as well, Professor King. And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we have 24 black from the third column and second dozen. Nice, I know, right? Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was indeed 24 black from the tier section. High and even, congratulations. What have I said, dude, that you didn't understood? I took many pills in Ibiza. Well, cool. Those guys must have sprayed a lot of deodorant on themselves. No, I said I have never seen such a thing happening. Never, never, never. But you're telling me that sometimes the women appear when you're doing this like pool action with your friends, and I'm saying that I haven't seen such a thing when the girls were actually approaching the guys, because mostly when it's like a girls' company, they're mostly into themselves and they're into about like gossiping and having a kiki, and the guys are mostly like in their bromance, bro zone or whatsoever, like having their manly time, or how you call it, because I have absolutely no clue. And yeah. And no one usually interrupts these kind of shenanigans. I thought you meant if they go to a bar like that also. Oh, wow, no. If there actually would be a guy that would have literally bathed in Axe deodorant or Colin or whatsoever, how it's called, that will be a really hard thing for him because I will probably not get rid of him by the rest of the night. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we have 16 for the tier section, first column and second dozen, low and even. Congratulations. I actually have no idea, but there is something about X. I'm gonna give it to you. There is something about X as the deodorant. There we go. English. Speaking of, by the way, deodorants, dude, what do you use? Like, what is your go-to perfume or whatsoever? Do you have one? And yeah, no special reason. All right, fair enough. I see how you roll. I see how you roll. Okay, I believe you. There is no other intention for you for buying that besides the smell, even though that sounds quite the opposite, but fair enough. That was 6 black, ladies and gentlemen, from Warpland section for column and fizz and compliments to winners. You're more than welcome to place your new ones if you're not that late. Cool, and I'm waiting for your events, because there's nothing else for me very soon. Indeed. By the way, dude, have you ever tried something from, like, Bacaraban? Like Invictus or Black Rose Excess? Something from that division? What? Have you ever heard of a perfume brand called Bacaraban? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Of course, you were mesmerized by my beauty. You think so? Like Black Rose Excess or Bacaraban? Let's just be... No, repop you. Once again, we apologize for the inconvenience. And ladies and gentlemen, 15 black from the Zero Spill section, third column, and second dozen wins. Compliments to all of you who got guessed it. And of course, I'm once again waiting for your best. I mean, I hear fancy. What? Fancy? What do you mean by fancy? Most of them have, well, that's